Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk some more about my book, Think Possible, The Light and Dark Side of Never Running Out of Ideas. The first chapter is all about your tribe. And we might think about that in personal terms, what are our friendships, maybe who's in our family. However, this can really extend into our professional settings. And so I wanted to read another part of the book from regarding psychological safety. If you want to research it, you can look up Amy Edmondson. She's the PhD from Harvard who coined the term and did the studies. Fascinating work. I think she even has a TED Talk on it. And then Google has also done some work on top of that. They set out to find out how to create the highest performing team. It was called Project Aristotle, and they too talk about psychological safety. They give, because they're Google, they give us 6 steps on how we can do it too, us mere mortals. But I want to read from my book about what happened when I was speaking to one of my clients about psychological safety. I had a client who supervised a group of about a dozen people. She had a cold approach to her team, and she felt strongly that she didn't think it was appropriate to share vulnerabilities in the workplace. When I challenged her on this assumption, she thought about it and said that if she knew about her team's personal and professional challenges, then she'd feel obligated to help them. She didn't want to get involved, so she protected herself from caring about them by not allowing any vulnerabilities at all. This is really common for most people. That's why we like to say, this is work, that is personal. And so psychological safety says maybe we need to bring a little bit more vulnerability into our professional settings. When I shared with her the results of the studies around psychological safety, she was intrigued but skeptical. We discovered that her barrier to creating psychological safety was her assumption that she would then be responsible for fixing their problems. Quote, "Is that true?" I asked her. She sat back and considered the question and replied, "Maybe not." Most of us resist vulnerability in professional settings because we may think we have to somehow fix, solve, or advise someone. What if we didn't? What if we empowered each other to solve our own problems? Possibilities. And as it turns out, vastly improves our performance as a team. So it may seem like a touchy-feely concept dreamt up by social workers or bleeding heart hippies, but it actually came from a Harvard PhD candidate and has unlocked secrets to humans working together in a more powerful way. It's the secret to how a tribe and its members can be most effective. I hope you found that helpful today. And I invite you to consider how much psychological safety you have in your professional lives.